think you're disgusting.
It's 12:36 at WIOD. Now, wait a minute. Who was that on the other end of the phone?
What was that?
Wait a second.
Oh, I think you're disgusting.
Wasn't me.
Sounds like Steve-O a little, doesn't it? Listen.
Oh, I think you're disgusting.
Or it could be me.
No, it sounds like the beginning of a cackle to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 12:37. We got a couple of mobile phones there. We got Coral Springs. We got Dana. It's kind of like the pick of the crop today, isn't it great?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a mobile on the Palm Beach line. Hello.
Hi, Uncle Neil.
How are you?
Good. I have a shocking story. I think Glenn will like this, too. Whoever that Schmendrick was, I was going out with Roseanne Barr. I know you don't like her.
Oh.
But he was with Maury Pupik on A Current Affair. And they were taping the show, and they asked how devoted he was to her. And he turned around and dropped his drawers, and on the back of his butt said a tattoo said Rosie.
Oh.
Yeah, really. Pretty ponderous.
Well, his name is Tom Arnold.
Well, wait a minute. Did they tape it like in a baseball card store?
I don't know.
Because there seems to be an epidemic of that pants dropping going on in baseball card stores.
Yeah. Well, I just thought it would interest you, so...
Well, it was pretty exciting.
And also, one more thing. I'd like to say to Cindy Adams, she has 5 kids, and she has no life.
I just heard that the grunt there in the background.
That's my sister.
Okay.
Okay, have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
Wow, we still haven't heard, haven't heard anything about the Steve show on Friday?
Mm-mm.
You don't think none of these people were listening, do you? Is that possible?
I don't want to say that.
Well, you might be thinking it, though. Here's a mobile in Broward.
Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
Hey, Bird, how you doing?
Okay.
Last week when you were out, I think it was Thursday, Bird mentioned something about having the lightning round now on Fridays.
No, a caller called up and asked if we could do that. I didn't mention it. No.
Oh, so
caller called up and asked.
So that's kind of dead.
Dead. Murdered.
Okay.
Butchered.
Well, I just want to say I enjoy your show, and I'm a long-time listener, and you guys have a good day now.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Nice butt lick there. It was tremendous. 12:39, 21 till 1 at WID. So you're spreading rumors that the lightning round is coming back?
No, I didn't say it.
Is that what you said?
Didn't I just say? Why does everybody twist what I say? Why do they do that?
You want to know?
Someone called up and asked if we could do that. That was all.
Asked what?
I'm so glad I'm here to straighten this out. Jeez. If we could do the lightning round on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe I said no, as I recall. Thank God I'm here to
I can't find that card. I can't find anything in here today. You know, I think the weekend crew has not only did they screw up all the technical situation here, but they've also been messing with the stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Not our weekend crew.
Yeah, our weekend crew of illiterates have been messing around. Now, the only reason I wanted you to verify that is because there are rumors, you know. And this isn't queued up. Oh, boy.
Are there really rumors?
Like I said, the reason I asked you to repeat it, Fat Rich said that the bird's a liar, wasn't queued up. Okay, let's go to Miami. Hello.
Hello, Neil.
Yeah.
How you doing? First-time caller here from Hialeah. It's not Miami.
Well, that's very exciting. Now, don't let the word get around there in Hialeah.
Yeah, no, let me tell you, I got a lot of people here who don't like you.
I'll bet.
And, you know, I just ignore them because they're a bunch of douchebags. You know?
That's correct. Well, there are a lot of douchebags in Hialeah.
Yeah, but, you know, I mean, they should get a little slap in the face because, I don't know, they're all...
Well, you can do it. I'm sure if anybody can do it, you can handle it.
Yeah. You know, I'd like to say hello to Glenn. He's a good man, and... You know, I know everybody hates him, but let me tell you, Glenn, you're doing a good job.
Well, that's true. Well, they know he's doing a good job, but they hate him anyway.
No, but, I mean, he's good. And, by the way, could you please let him finish the Vanity story?
Now, wait a minute. Let me ask you something. Are you sitting down?
Yeah.
Are you, like, calm now? How old are you?
Right now, yeah, I'm 20.
Right now?
Right now.
But, like, in about 5 minutes, you could be 30.
No, not that much.
Okay. In other words, you're okay, because I don't want you to get too excited about this. The way it sounded like we kind of left you suspended, hanging. You know what I mean?
No.
And we don't want the word to get around in Hialeah that you're one of these oversexed guys.
No.
You know what I mean? So you're calm, you're in control.
I'm in control.
Both hands in your pockets? Okay, he'll finish the story right now because you sound like you're desperate.
No.
Okay?
All
No,
right,
you can admit it. We won't tell anybody.
All right, Neil.
See you later.
All right, bye.
Okay, now that guy's really horny and he wants to hear the rest of the story. He's got his vanity picture on the wall. and he's sitting on his hands.
Oh, I got him.
Because he doesn't want anything desperate to happen.
I got an autographed picture from her.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a highlight. It was a thrill of my life.
Well, I don't know that I've seen her, so I can't make any comment one way or the other.
Vanity. She used to be with Prince.
Oh. You know, I ate not too long ago.
One of the
Prince?
backup singers.
Oh, jeez.
She had a group.
He is...
Yeah, well, she has...
Oh, I get physically ill when not seeing him, just thinking about him, I get sick.
Well, she doesn't look like him.
Thank God.
You probably haven't seen any of her movies because she does, like, really terrible movies.
What do you mean by that?
Well, they're dumb movies.
Oh, like B.B. Cates.
Action Jackson. Deadly Illusion. I can't even think of some of them. They're so minor. But she's beautiful.
She's a minor? Oh, now, don't say that now. We got people out there that get all excited when you say that. She's a miner's daughter.
Yeah. Do I really have to finish the story?
The guy he's like hanging on the edge of the seat.
This is going to be tough. This is going to be tough.
You gave him this big build-up, and he's right on the verge of some emotional experience.
I didn't hear all of
in Hialeah.
It was, my story was dumped through the whole story. I didn't even hear the whole thing.
And what was it?
Well, it was just great.
You got to meet her, and see, now you're making the sounds yourself.
Yeah, that's what sounds I was making when I met her. Cox was on the air. She was making some personal appearance, but I got to hug her, and I got to kiss her.
Oh, see, the good news is the people that were on hold got to hear the whole story without all those...
Right.
Yeah.
So those 7 or 8 people
got to hear it.
Yeah. I was on a cloud when this happened. This had been an incredible day. I'd had a really good day at the track before I went to Power and Ice.
Oh, yeah, big day. I remember that.
Yeah. I had a really good day with Fat Richard. I went to the track, and then this happened, and I go in there for some totally other thing, and I get to meet Vanity. And I got to meet Vanity, and I got to touch her and talk to her. And
now what is this touch her? What does that mean?
I got to put my hands on her arms and her shoulders and stuff. It was cool. That was cool. I didn't lose it. I don't think.
See, I get accused of all of this trolling and all of this crap, which is a bunch of psychotic garbage.
I didn't do anything.
And every time some young Twinkie comes in here, or you meet them in a hallway somewhere, you're all over them like stink on
well, but this was Vanity. I mean, this was Vanity, and it was unbelievable.
It doesn't make any difference whether it's Vanity. How about that bathing suit girl whose boyfriend was standing in a control room while you were fondling her?
Very similar.
Yeah. Udell's going to play this tomorrow morning. Talk it up. Trust me. You want to find out? Huh? We can't get any... Oh, and guess what's starting tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Friday.
Now, for once, for as little as I know about movies, and I'm always forgetting the names of movies and the people in them, I just don't have a mind for it, okay?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I bet.
And I predicted this after the first one was out, and everybody laughed at me. I said, there's going to be a sequel to this movie, and everybody thought I was nuts. Eddie and the Cruisers, Part 2.
Eddie Lives.
Yeah.
Subtitled Eddie Lives.
Yeah, with Michael Paré.
Yes.
Who, if he would keep his mouth shut, looks great. But once he starts talking, he's like a goofball, isn't he? If he would just shut up, man, he looks great. But just don't speak. And don't sing, because he doesn't really sing in there anyway. It's that real ugly slime ball. What's that group that sings all the music in that movie?
Oh,
you know who I'm talking about.
Of course.
Oh, I can't think of his name. He's real thin and ugly and, Beaver Cleaver or something. Beaver Brown.
Yeah, Beaver Brown Band.
Beaver Brown?
Band or something
Brown
like
Beaver?
that. What is it? Like that. Let me look at
Beaver Brown Band. Yeah, but what's the lead singer? What is his name? Oh, he is so meus, man. Come on, you can do it. Isn't there an ad in there? It's right there. No, it's a big ad. How could you miss it with Michael Paré standing there?
John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band.
And the Beaver Brown Band. That's it. Yeah. He is so... I mean, he gives new meaning to the word ugly, okay? And Michael Paré is lip-syncing all the music in that first movie, and you think that he's singing, and of course you know he's not, because he couldn't sing his way out of a paper sack probably, right? And then you see the video, and it's John Cafferty singing, and you think, geez, come on already, cut me a break, as Stan would say. Wouldn't he?
Yeah.
You remember Stan. He used to be on the air. Okay, here's a call from Coral Gables. Hello.
Hello, people of Gotham City.
Oh, jeez. They got Batman fever out there in this audience. They're probably putting the Batman logo on their driver's license as we speak.
Nobody would do that.
Well, nobody. Miami, hello.
How you doing?
Okay.
This town needs an animal.
Yeah, okay, and I think you would be a good start. Sounded like, in fact, it sounded like he was giving himself one with a receiver, didn't it? Boy, I'd get it out of there, pal. You never know what kind of nasty diseases you can get on that receiver. Palm Beach is gone. Boy, what happened all of a sudden? I played like 5 notes of the beat. Well, I'm going to play the whole thing then. Screw them, okay? It's one of my favorite records. Obscure, but we worked at Zeta for a year, so we learned that it doesn't have to be recognizable to be great, okay? All the obscure cuts all the time with Tom Robinson on Zeta 4. How you doing, Tom? I don't want to play that. Okay, 22. Well, I'm going to take it home and listen to it in the car. I do like that album. It's a great, if you like the Beach Boys, Spirit of America is the name of the album, and it's got all these great Dance, 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 and Breakaway, and Hushabye, and Little Honda, and 409. And, of course, one that I would have just died for. Do you want to... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I could be there right now. Would I be there now?
Last week, I guess.
I would have been there last week. Yeah. What a bunch of crap. And then, of course, our favorite for Boy Gary. Okay, he is such a jerk, you know? It's pathetic. I've had a lot of idiotic conversations with a lot of so-called management people in this business, but I go in there yesterday with legitimate beefs and problems that need to be, attended to, that you'd think he would be concerned about. Oh, I just can't do anything about it. I can't wait, just to go away, leave me alone, let me sit here and look like an idiot. Which is what he does best, man. He really... God, he is helpless and hopeless. And when he brings his clone in from Louisville, man, is that going to be... Talk about the blind leading the blind. That'll be great. Miami, hello.
It's a sex-starved old lady, homely, blind, deaf, and that invitation you give out to Bruce Steve?
Yeah, okay. Miami, hello.
Hi.
She's the same one that called before. Yes.
Hi, Neil.
How are you?
Okay. I wanted to tell you where the green stuff comes from.
Oh, gee. Now we're getting into the the nitty-gritty. Where it comes from?
Yeah, it's produced by the mucus glands.
Oh, what album have they got out?
That would be a very
Wouldn't that be a great name for a rock group? The Mucus Glands.
Yeah.
Why not?
Mucosity.
Yeah. The Mucus Glands, and they could be like the California raisins. They could be like these little globs of green mucus with little legs dancing. Can you see that in an animated rock group?
Oh, I can see it.
The Music Glands. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I wonder why we would be discussing mucosity and Steve on the same show.
Well, there are a lot of people between 2 and 6 who have that heavy green stuff come just automatically flowing out of their system.
I have one to ask you. When you see him again...
You haven't been hanging out with Henry today, have you? Because you sound like you and Henry have been having a little party today with Grandma Boone, maybe.
No, I've been having a party here alone.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's obvious.
Listening to you.
Okay.
The next time you see Steve, look real close.
No, I don't want to look real close.
Oh, give it a try.
No, thanks. Not for me. Okay, bottoms up. 143 at WIOD. A little note here from Nick. This could be something really exciting. It says, please have Dave Caprita call me. I don't have Caprita. I don't know how to get a hold of Caprita. What? Caprita's going to call me? Oh, okay. Well, isn't this great? Just call me Mr. Message, okay? I should start charging by the memo.
A lot of that going on.
Yeah, have Caprita call this guy. Okay, I'll keep the thing, like, nailed to my knee, so in case he calls at the house, I'll have it handy. Miami, hello.
Yep, waiting to talk to Neil.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, waiting to talk to Neil.
Okay. Hello.
Okay, Neil, how you doing?
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize...
I'd have kept going right till 2 o'clock.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Yes.
I can't believe this is like 13 seconds.
What, he put you right on? Well, I think, no, I think we had the number one from the last time up there. It was probably a mistake. You want to go back on hold?
No.
Okay.
In fact, let me tell you why I called. I'm the caller who called in yesterday about, maybe we don't want this to go on the air, about Pizza Loft.
What do you mean by that?
Okay. When I asked about the pack...
I don't want to go through that again, okay? 144 at WIOD. There's a guy who just won't give up, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go through all of that again. Fort Lauderdale, hello.
Yeah, Neil.
Yeah.
About all this phlegm. You know what's green and shoots a gun?
Okay, let's go to Miami. Hello.
Hi, Neil?
Yeah.
Did you hear Steve Kane's show last night?
No, I don't listen to Steve's show. It's a little bit too racy for me.
Did you hear Steve Kane's show last night?
Let me say it again. No.
It had the publisher of Screw Magazine on. What a douchebag.
Yeah. Who, the publisher or Steve?
Both.
How old are you?
12.
12. Well, you probably subscribe to it, right? Right?
No.
Okay. Well, listen, have a wonderful life, pal, okay?
Hold on.
You want to make it to 13?
Will you call my dog Flash be a douchebag?
Your dog is called Flash? Get out of here, pal. We got a young pervert on the line there. Get out. 145 at WID. Boy, Steve is just, oh, man, he is psychotic. Look at him. His hair is like all rumpled, like Rumpelstiltskin, and he's just going to let his hair down today. Phil says, Let It Ride starts tomorrow. The movie filmed at Hialeah.
Yeah, Let It Ride. Yes.
Well, tell Phil we don't care, okay? I don't, no, it's just a joke, Phil. Does it start tomorrow?
That's the Richard Dreyfuss movie, yes.
Oh, yeah, I know which one that is, yeah, with the, well, anyway, the big story is Eddie and the Cruisers. What is it called? Eddie Lives?
Eddie and the Cruisers 2, Eddie Lives.
Yeah. And I predicted that. It's about the only thing I've had right in the last 5 years. But as soon as I saw that movie the first time, I said, this begs for a sequel, because at the end there where he looked he was watching the movie screen, you know?
Oh, yeah. You know, this is the one, isn't this the one Caprita took a few days off?
Yeah, Caprita's in it, Let It Ride.
And Terry Garr's in it.
Yeah.
And,
Right. Maybe that's why this guy wants to talk to Caprita. Mr. Message there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 146 at WIOD. A final reminder that these are the final days and weeks. I guess, when do the 90s come out? Does anybody know? They keep coming out earlier, huh?
Real soon.
Earlier every year. In fact, I'd like to know, this has nothing to do with Toyota of Hollywood, but I'd like to know when the 90 vets are coming out, because I'm going to trade my 88 in for the new 490. Yeah.
Good.
I don't need to trade my Super in, because my Super is like almost brand new. But anyway, and speaking of Supra, you can get a brand new 89 Supra with leather interior, power seats, a spiffy, just an outstanding automobile. $19,800 right now at Toyota of Hollywood. And take it from me, the Supra gives you the best of both worlds. It's got a sports car look and a limousine ride. I mean, it is sensational. It rides as smooth as glass. It handles fantastic, and it looks, do I have to tell you, as sharp as a rocket, okay? An 89 Corolla four-door, $89.90. An 89 Toyota Tercel, $67.90. The bottom line is those 90s are going to be out any day, and to make room for the 90s, they have to get rid of all those, and they got a lot of them, man, over 1,500 brand new 89s that are still hanging around on the lot. So you're going to get a spectacular deal, the best of the year, on the 89 Toyotas if you're a smart shopper, and get in there right away at Toyota of Hollywood. Number one in volume, number one in service, and number one in customer satisfaction. Toyota of Hollywood is located on 441 between Taft and Sheridan Streets in Hollywood. But aside from that, Joe has got Mitch Williams on Sports Talk tonight for all you Cub fans. And I was just talking to Joe during the break, and it made me remember, you know, not only is Andre Dawson hitting again now, but last night he made a catch in right field. It was one of those where, you know, the guy goes back to the fence, leaps up, reaches with his glove over the top of the fence, and takes a home run away from Luis Quinones. And it was just incredible. So, Andre, the Hawk is back, okay? I don't want to get the Mets fans nervous. And Joe tells me that the Padres scored 4 runs in the first inning against the Mets today, which is a bad break for the Mets fans, huh? Boy, I'm really sorry to hear that. I guess David Cohn must be pitching today, huh? It's just a guess. Should I look in the paper? Have you got it? Or did I throw it out?
Yeah, I got it. Right.
You must have it. You're always on top of these things, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
You keep very close track.
Always hoarding the sports section.
You don't let it out, but I know you're keeping very close tabs on those Mets.
Is there any question?
Let's see. Viola. Oh, my God, what a bad break. The Padres scored 4 against Viola in the first inning. What a bad break for those Mets, huh? Jeez, I guess Sutcliffe will have to pitch a good game tonight. Okay, it's 1:51 at WIOD. Davey, hello.
Hey, Neil.
How you doing?
I got a little report from the beach last night.
Okay.
Was bored last night, went outside to look at the eclipse, couldn't see it.
Uh-huh.
So I decided to drive out to the beach where maybe get a better view and just see what's going on. And I guess I wasn't the only one who had that idea. Boy, it was kind of crowded. Families were there and couples were there.
You mean they weren't arresting them?
No, well, wait a minute. There were people on the beach throwing frisbee. I said, hey, this is great. I guess somebody called the Fort Lauderdale Council and said, hey, we can't have that.
Yeah, we don't want any fun out there on the beach. Okay,
sure
let's cut that crap
the
out.
police cars and the little meter maids with their lights going, you know, because you can't park at the beach after 9 o'clock. Telling people move their cars, giving out tickets. It was unbelievable.
Great.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Well, listen, you know, you're going to have to make room for the walkers and the wheelchairs out there. We don't have room for all this other stuff. We have to make, you know, clear it out.
I just can't believe that the people who live in Fort Lauderdale, who should have some control over the council,
they don't care. No, they don't care. See, you have basically, you've got all these little segmented groups. The only people that make any noise are the old farts, you know, with the condos and a lot of money, and they still have the first dime they ever made. And they're the ones that make all the noise and manipulate the politicians. And the rest of the people are oblivious. They don't give a crap about anything, and they don't vote, and they don't get involved. They don't care. So, like, basically, you've got this one group of old farts that are running the whole town. You know, it's basically like the whole area down here.
It's breeding from Miami North.
That's correct. It's like a disease that's spreading up the East Coast.
Well,
it started on South Beach, and before you know it, it'll be all the way to Punta Gorda.
Okay, just had that little
good trick. Okay.
Goodbye.
Have a good life. Punta Gorda is not even on this coast, is it? It's on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it kind of like spreads across.
Oh, I understand.
Right across the Everglades and right through Lake Lucerne and Mickey Mouse World. Man, look out. Pretty soon, Mickey's going to be walking around with a beard and a cane. Wouldn't that be something? Hey, listen, I just got it. The hell with Walt Disney, okay? We can have geriatric Disneyland here. Can't you see it? And instead of like ice cream and sodas, they can sell prune juice at the concession stands and Metamucil and Polydent, and they can have like geriatric cartoon characters. Like Donald Duck can have a beard down to his tail feather, and he can be walking around with a walker. And wouldn't that be great?
Watson Island.
Yeah. And instead of these big, dangerous roller coasters and Space Island, or what do they call it? Space Mountain and all that. They don't have to have that. They could have like little buses that say Winmore Village on the side and go over a couple of speed bumps. Oh, my God, this could be fantastic. And they could pick all the old farts up at the condo, and as they come onto the bus, they could give them, like, hand them a soft pack. We ought to talk to Jeff about this, okay? But instead of a sandwich inside, there could be a little container of Polydent with a glass, and some Metamucil, and maybe some Fiber One. We ought to talk to Dennis Collins and see if they can't run a big promotion on this, man. It could bring them back to life. Coral Springs, hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Is this Neil?
I think so.
Oh, good.
Are you ready for geriatric Disney World, sir?
A little over my age group, but
yeah, where even the old people can't have fun. That would be perfect for this town. And you're in Coral Springs, which is the epitome of not having fun, right?
Something like that.
In fact, this call could be illegal in Coral Springs.
Just might be. You were talking about who should be on with the Bird when he's got to do the show without you.
Yeah.
And I'd like to make a sympathy vote for Eric Estrada. He needs the work.
Eric Estrada?
Yeah.
Chips?
Yep.
Oh, man.
From Chips?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's serious. Huh?
He needs the work, yeah.
I'm sure he does, boy. Did you ever, you didn't hear about the book that his ex-wife wrote about him, did you?
No.
Good. But were they married for about 10 minutes? You said it was a marriage of convenience or something like that, and, it was pretty nasty stuff. Now, we don't want Eric Estrada on the show. Why, are you like some kind of an Eric Estrada freak?
No, it's just a little sympathy vote.
Now, come on, you can admit it to us. Do you sit up there with like a blow-up doll of Eric Estrada and kind of like on your lap?
No.
Huh?
No.
Pictures on the wall, maybe?
No. I just watch Chips occasionally.
You just watch Chips like over and over again, right? Okay, well, listen, Steve has got a guy on next week who maybe can help you, okay? Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, boy, I think we got a real problem developing there in Coral Springs. We better get Batman on the case for that one, okay?
Chips.
Yeah, Batman better write a letter to that young man to tell him he's on the road to hell in a handbasket. Boy, even I couldn't handle that Eric Estrada.
No kidding.
Anyway, let's go to a beautiful Palm Beach. Hello.
Hey, guys.
How you doing?
I didn't think I was going to get on.
Well, we wanted to make sure that you got on before we ran out of here.
I think you will. I've got a WPBR spy report.
Now we're talking heavy duty.
You haven't talked about it, so you may not know about it. Have you heard about our latest weekend talk show host?
No.
Jim Skyler.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that amazing? Boy, he talk about desperate and needing work.
5 to 7 on Sundays.
Really?
Yeah.
PM, I assume.
You know what he does?
No.
Basically what you do.
Oh, he's ripping off this show, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. He did a lot of clever and witty stuff, so he can probably play it himself, you know.
I heard him, I think it was his second show, and he does a little intro, and then he says, let's go to the phone.
Yeah.
He says, okay, our first caller is Lee from Boca. Hello, Lee. Absolutely.
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you serial?
I didn't want to get
That's Skyler, boy. Well, this is a great report. I'm sure glad you got on before the end of the show.
I think that might identify somebody.
Might open up some ears and eyes for us.
I just wanted to let you guys know that. I know you can't hear him, but he's not half bad.
No, he's a great guy. He really is. Even if he is on a make-believe radio station, you know, we all need the work.
He did Young Neil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's my report.
Thanks a million.
You bet.
Okay. In fact, he also did...
What's Gary Hart doing tonight?
Inquiring minds want to know.
That's why inquiring minds read the Miami Herald. Is Maurice Paré really having sex with an alien from outer space?
It's in the Herald.
Is Paula Hawkins the true mother of the Elephant Man?
It's in the Herald.
Is John Kennedy sleeping with Max Headroom?
It's in the Herald.
Is Jim Baker about to give birth to Jerry Falwell's baby?
It's in the Herald.
Sex, 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 more hot sex.
Oh, it's in the Herald.
Plus Gary Hart's amazing rice diet from Florida. A crossword puzzle that has no answers. Our own Pulitzer Prize is just for us.
Add Pope's love letters to Neil Rogers.
And we're so sorry, Uncle Albert, but we haven't heard a bloody thing all day. Mindless, babbling rhetoric.
It's all in the latest issue of
the Miami Herald. Available at supermarket checkout counters everywhere. And where finer manure is spread.
Well, as long as that splice is on the cart, you'll always have that as one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Anyway, that guy from Coral Springs, we just traced the call, and we're sending him our Eric Estrada package. That's got like an Eric Estrada chips jockstrap and underwear, and it's got an Eric Estrada blow-up doll inside, and he's just going to be sitting up there inside. Will never come out again.
Ooh, it's so good.
Yeah. Anyway, who's that on the bat line? That's probably one of Nick's inside private calls, okay? Probably one of Nick's spies. We're almost out of time. 1:58 at WIOD. Who is that? That for us? Oh, it was, but it's for us and they're gone. Who was it? What? They're gone. Hello? There's nobody on there. What is he trying to say? Was it a crank call? It was a real call. It was after the show. Well, we ought to put that on. That's the good stuff. That's what people get excited about. Well, that's going to do it. I can't believe it. I'm just getting rolling here. You know, I'm ready to do another 2-3 hours, but unfortunately, we're fresh out of time. We're plumb out of time, as they say in the fruit business. So have a great day, and Steve is coming along next, and even if you hate his guts, okay, I would stick around because, man, he seems just erotic and psychotic, mostly psychotic. He is just ready to go and raring to go. And then we got Mitch Williams. Joe's going to have a little interview he did with Mitch Williams of the Cubs on Sports Talk tonight, and the Yankees and the Tigers at 7:30. And we'll see you again tomorrow morning at 10 here on 610 WIOD.